Please stand for the national anthem. Good morning, graduates, special guests, staff, family, friends, and those who are joining the celebration by watching this ceremony via live streaming. My name is Craig Collins, and I'm the principal of Lunenburg campus. It is indeed my honor and privilege to welcome you to the 45th Convocation at the Lunenburg campus of the Nova Scotia Community College. On behalf of all NSCC staff, I would like to congratulate the graduates for their effort and hard work during the past year. I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank Mr. Brent Callback, Academic Chair, Schools of Access, Trades, and Technology, who will be retiring this year. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you our platform guests. Starting with the second row to my immediate right, Brent Callback, Academic Chair for the Schools of Access, Trades, and Technology. Susan Sanford, Academic Chair for the Schools of Business and Health and Human Services. Jeremy Porter, Campus Registrar. Patsy McDonald, College Registrar. Don Huskins Townsend, Manager, Student Services. Kathleen Allen, Dean of Student Services. Lucy Canary, Dean of Trades and Technology. Marlene McClellan, Dean of Health and Human Services. Ian McLeod, Dean of Business, Dean of Applied Arts and New Media. Tara Lee Hammond, Dean of Access and Flexible Learning. Gary Elliott, Dean of Academic Quality Assurance and Program Development. And in the first row, to my far right, we have Monica Foster, Vice President, Administrative Services, Anna Burke, Vice President, Enrollment. Catherine McLean, Vice President, Learner and College Development. Rosalind Penfound, Vice President, Academic. Barry Saunders, Chair, Board of Directors, NSCC Foundation. Carol Fox, Executive Director, Corporate Relations. Don Bureau, President of the Nova Scotia Community College. Ellen Hunt, Honorary Diploma Recipient. I would now like to invite Suzanne Lonis-Croft to bring greetings from the province.
Thank you. 45 years, that's quite an accomplishment, and congratulations. Good morning, everybody. Mr. President, Principal Collins, faculty, families, friends, and distinguished graduates. Congratulations to the class of 2015. It is a pleasure to be here at this beautiful Lunenburg campus of the Nova Scotia Community College, an important institution that strives to provide education without boundaries here at home in Nova Scotia. We are indeed fortunate to have the NSCC campus here in Bridgewater, and I would like to highlight the participation of numerous community partners, including Women in Trades and Technology and Women Unlimited, among other important businesses, community groups, and organizations that help support this wonderful learning institution. Skills and trades form an integral part of the bedrock of our economy, and as many of you prepare to enter the workforce, rest assured that your government is committed to sustainable economic development here in rural Nova Scotia. One of the challenges for any government is to work with businesses and education partners to give opportunity and hope to the next generation in their search for a meaningful career. And hopefully this will include many of you enrolling in apprenticeship programs right here in Nova Scotia. A critical part of the solution has to be a dynamic and forward-thinking community college system. These institutions have direct and long-term links with employers in almost every sector in the Nova Scotia economy and provide an education for a labor market that is consistently evolving. Many of you have family and friends here today that have supported you throughout your education years and are understandably very proud of your accomplishments. They too deserve recognition. Graduates, you now have a strong foundation. Your work ethic and ability to work with others will determine your future outcome. On behalf of Premier Stephen McNeil and the province of Nova Scotia, as well as the wonderful communities that I have the privilege to represent, I would like to congratulate the graduating class of 2015 and wish you all the opportunity for a tremendous success here at home or wherever you may be. And may your ambitions lead you to success in your future careers. Thank you very much.
Good morning. Anybody else find it warm in here? As was mentioned earlier, my name is Don Bureau, and I have the distinct privilege of being the president of NSCC. And it's a great honor for me to be standing on this stage to share with you a few words, and in a moment, to present to you our graduates with your certificate or your diploma. And you know, it's an extra special year for me because my youngest son, Matthew, is graduating from NSCC at our King's Tech campus in the electrical program. And it's extra special because he's following in the footsteps of his great-grandfather, who completed his electrical program exactly 100 years ago to the month in June of 1915. Yeah, thank you. Matthew's great-grandfather, my grandfather on my father's side, was born in Belgium in 1896, and he came to Canada as a 14-year-old boy and immediately began to work in the coal mines in his new home community of Joggins. And before long, he developed a very keen interest in the electrical field and also the emerging communications field. And with his new friends, he began to build homemade radios. And on the early morning of April 15th, 1912, his best friend was listening to one of those homemade radios when he heard one of the most important radio signals of all time. If you can believe it, it was the distress signal from the Titanic. And the next morning, my grandfather and his best friend went to the community and began to tell people about the sinking of this great mighty ship, but nobody believed them until later in the day when the newspaper started to report the disaster. Well, that event only strengthened my grandfather's interest in the electrical field. And a couple days later, he was walking home after a shift at the coal mine. He came across a magazine frozen in a puddle. As he looked at it, he noticed an advertisement for a correspondence electrical course. He chipped out the magazine, took it home, immediately enrolled in it. As I mentioned earlier, 3 years later, finished it in June 1915. And as I thought about my key message to you, our graduates, I was reminded by one of the key beliefs that my grandfather had, and that was living your life with intention and impact. And with this came some key success principles that this amazing man used and followed during his 50-plus years of working as an electrician. And I think they're relevant today as they were back then. I want to take a minute to share two of these guiding principles with you. The first is passion. You know, it was always very, very evident that my grandfather really, really loved being an electrician because he knew and he believed that his work mattered in people's lives. He was very creative, he was very entrepreneurial, and he was often sought out when very complex challenges were needed to be met in the electrical field. One thing I remember about him is he had a great admiration for children. In particular, a children's passion for and commitment to what they believed in. And this characteristic reminds me of a cute little story I heard one time of a little girl in a grade 1 class at the back of the room during an art lesson, doing what she loved most, which was drawing a picture. And when it was time to change activities, the teacher asked her to put her picture away and move on to the next topic. But the little 6-year-old girl didn't stop. She kept her head down. She kept drawing and drawing and drawing. So the teacher went to the back of the class and asked her what she was drawing. And the little girl said, "I'm drawing a picture of God." And the teacher said, "But nobody knows what God looks like." And without missing a beat, the little girl said, "Well, they will in a minute." Graduates, as you cross the stage this morning, I ask that you never stop being driven by that child within you. Don't be afraid to identify your passions, and always draw upon your creativity and your entrepreneurial spirit to commit to what you truly believe in as you help build the economy and quality of life of your communities. But you know, as much as my grandfather loved his work, he loved his family even more. And this brings me to the second guiding principle that I learned from this individual, this amazing, amazing mentor in my life. And that second principle was, regardless of what you do or where you do it, always remember that family always comes first. He would often say that family represents the first place of learning for individuals because family systems work like chains, each generation providing a link to the next, thus presenting one of the most powerful tools for lifelong learning. And when he's speaking about his family, my grandfather would often repeat one of his favorite quotes. He would say, "A person travels the world over in search of what they need, and then they return home to find it." A few years ago, I read a great article in Success magazine, and the title caught my attention. It said, if you could live your life over again, what would you do differently? And one of the key aspects of this survey was that in order to participate, you had to be over the age of 100 to be asked a question. A number of themes emerged, but one theme caught my eye. And that theme was, if I could do it all over again, I would have better balance in my life by focusing more on what truly matters: my family and other loved ones who have supported me in my success. Graduates, as we come together today to celebrate your success in acquiring the advanced skills and knowledge that you need to be successful in tomorrow's economy, our ask is that you please never forget about the importance of honoring and nurturing the most important pillar for lifelong success, which is the love and the support of those most close to you. And as I think about this notion of love and support, I hope, graduates, you realize that there are many people joining us today. Just take a look around of all the people who have come today to be part of this celebration. Whether they are family, whether they're amazing faculty and staff from the Lunenburg campus, graduates, I hope you know that there's a considerable amount of love and support and pride for your success. So before you're able to officially complete your program, you didn't realize this, did you? But you have one last assignment to do. And that one last assignment is to take a minute to think of somebody in this room, or some people in the room, that you'd like to say thank you just one last time before you receive your credential. A thank you for them being there, for their love and support. And I ask you that because we have a tradition at the college, a tradition where I ask the graduating class to stand up and give a wave to somebody in the audience as a way to say thank you. So your last assignment, stand up and give somebody a wave as a way to say thank you. So I want to say, you passed your final assignment. Congratulations. You can now officially graduate. Well done. And before I conclude, there's one other important group of individuals joining us this morning to be here to celebrate and to recognize and to be part of this amazing celebration. And those are our alumni. For decades, our alumni have been using their passion, their commitment to what they believe to be correct, and balancing community, work, and family in a way that they are able to live their life with impact and intention. It gives me great pride to acknowledge our alumni that are joining us today. So would you please stand if you are an alumni or a graduate of NSCC, one of our predecessor institutions or schools, or are a graduate of CCEDP. Would you please now stand to be recognized? And just look around the room. Isn't that great? Look around the room of all the people who are standing. Well done. Thank you very much. So in graduates, in conclusion, and on behalf of the entire college, it gives me great pleasure to say congratulations. And I have just one personal favor to ask of you. After you walk across this stage this morning with your credential in your hand, would you please do for me the following? Walk out there and blow the lid off the world. Blow the lid off the world in a way that you balance your work and your family so that in 100 years' time, when your great-grandchild is graduating from NSCC, they'll say they want to be just like you because you rocked the world. Great job, congratulations, and thank you.
Thank you, Don. In just a few moments, we will begin to present our graduates with their diplomas and certificates. But before we do, it is my distinct pleasure to present the highest recognition the college can bestow on a citizen, our honorary diploma. This award recognizes outstanding leadership and service to our community. It is reserved for those people who, through their own innovation and commitment, have contributed to the quality of life in Nova Scotia. In every aspect, this year's honorary diploma recipient is an outstanding candidate for such recognition. It is my privilege to announce today that Ellen Hunt will be presented with an honorary diploma from NSCC School of Trades and Technology. Ellen is a Mi'kmaq elder who has a long-standing relationship with Lunenburg campus. Over the years, Ellen has provided leadership during cultural events and activities and has delivered presentations in our programs to support the college's curriculum. Her contributions have enriched our programming and offered insights into the strong bond between the environment and the Native community. Ellen is passionate and proud of her culture, heritage, and community, and shares that pride through storytelling, song, and sharing, connecting her audience and drawing them into the circle. She was born and raised in Bay d'Espoir, Newfoundland and Labrador, and is a member of the Halibut Band. Her connection with Lunenburg began in earnest in 1977 when she moved to the area. Ellen has explained that while enjoying a picnic on a special island off Riverport, she received a calling from the spirit world, and following this calling and teachings from Elder Charlie Labrador and Elder Rose Morris, she took up the practices of Mi'kmaq ceremonies and traditions. Ellen is a nurse by training, having studied while living in Newfoundland and Labrador. She continues to heal using traditional native remedies and practices. She is also an alumnus of the former Lunenburg Regional Vocational School. She's a firm believer in the importance of volunteerism to support and strengthen our community, and it shows. Ellen is the founder and past president of the Mi'kmaq Burial Ground Research and Restoration Association. This association has restored, erected, and dedicated monuments in Bridgewater, Petite Riviere, and Indian Point, which provide a lasting acknowledgement of our Mi'kmaq heritage in our community. She's also the founder and coordinator of the annual Mi'kmaq Acadian Festival at Fort Point, LaHave. Ellen provides youth cultural workshops, traveling to Miscou Island for the workshops. She also serves as the board of director and Mi'kmaq representative to the Lunenburg County Historical Society. She designed the Mi'kmaq Village, resource library, and artifact display at Fort Point Museum in LaHave, and assisted with the Mi'kmaq Fisheries display at the Fisheries Museum of the Atlantic. Ellen also has worked in a variety of leadership roles, including the Mi'kmaq French Descendants Reunion Association, the Lunenburg County Historical Society, and the South Shore Genealogical Society, and pastoral care for St. Norbert's Catholic Parish. Ellen is the very first Aboriginal woman and just the second female Grand Master of the Atlantic Provinces for the Independent Order of Oddfellows. She is both a writer and a member of the Heartbeat Drummers Group. She is recipient of Nova Scotia's Exceptional Volunteer Service of the Year Award and the Native Council of Nova Scotia's Stephen Hamilton Award, which is given in honor of work that is dedicated to the advancement of Mi'kmaq Aboriginal people in the area of education, culture, and language. But above all, Ellen is a proud mother and grandmother. I now ask President Bureau and Ellen Hunt to come forward for the presentation of her honorary diploma. I now invite Ellen to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you. Mr. President, campus staff, guests, students, ladies and gentlemen. Kwe Jalasi Megamagi. That means, hello, welcome to the land of the Mi'kmaq. First, I'd like to thank my husband and my family and my friends, who has always given me the support to get me this far in life. And to the people, a big special thank you who nominated me for this honorary award. I'd like to congratulate the graduates. You have worked hard and completed your goal. I remember standing on this stage in 1989 and received my diploma for clerk typist. I was 46 years old, and it was a time when the mature students start to come to the community. At that time was trade school. But it wasn't many years later, it became a community college. To follow me was my son Mark and my husband Winston, who came to this school for their trade in industrial marine. So I'm very proud of that. After my graduation, I landed a job with Dr. Hopkins, Gary Hopkins in Lunenburg. And he was a very nice doctor. He was from Newfoundland. And after a year of practice in Lunenburg, he decided to go back to Newfoundland. But I always wondered what happened to him. So 26 years later, this December, I went to visit my sister-in-law, who was coming back from an operation at the Dartmouth General. And she wasn't back when I arrived, so there was a lady in the bed next to her. And we got talking like us Newfoundlanders do. And she said, "I'm from Cornerbrook." And I said, "What are you doing here?" She said, "My brother," she said, "works in Dartmouth." And she said, so I came up and stayed with him to have my surgery. So anything, one thing lead to another. And I said, well, since she said, I was born in Springdale. And I said, well, do you know Dr. Gary Hopkins? And she said, yes, he's my brother. So anyway, she said, he's coming in a few minutes. So after a few minutes, open came the door, and here was Gary. And it's the first time I seen him in 26 years. He didn't know me at first, but we wasn't long cluing in who each other was. You have met many people in your course of life, and people come into your life for a reason. To give you strength, to support you, and to help you with the good and the bad, and to celebrate when things is running well. But you always have to be true to yourself. Believe in yourself, have goals in life, and do what you can to get there. And you have proven that today. I have been a volunteer all my life, from helping little kids in the cafeteria at school when I went to school in Newfoundland, to being with a person in their last hours of life. And I believe, and in the Mi'kmaq culture we believe, sharing is the most important thing. So I love my work and I love people. I know with this busy day and in all days of people working, and takes mom and dad to work today, that it's hard to find a few volunteer hours. But if you get a chance to do so, lend a hand, because you don't know who was watching. When I came to the school to volunteer my time, I was just coming to be share my culture with the students and do some drumming and smudging and helping out the community who wanted to learn. But somebody was watching, and here I am today. Now, when your president called me and asked me to accept this award, he must have thought there was a wing nut on the other end of the line, because I didn't know anything about this award, and I kept saying, yes, yes. I didn't get much response. And I'm usually not stuck for words, but that day I was. I just about fell off the chair. So it's a big honor, and I feel so honored to receive this diploma from all of you. So all the best in your future endeavors, and if there's a shoulder you need to cry on or someone to listen, I'm always around. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ellen. You're truly an inspiration. Good morning. I'm Brent Callback, the Academic Chair for the Schools of Access and Trades and Technology. We will now present the certificates and diplomas. Before I introduce the first graduate, however, it is our custom to invite faculty members who have taught our grads to join us at the front to congratulate them as each program group is presented. I remind graduates to take their time when receiving their certificates or diplomas so that family and friends may come forward to take pictures. As the flow of graduates to and from the stage must be maintained, we would ask that you please return to your seat after capturing your special moment so that others may have the same opportunity. For the information of the audience, those students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us this morning are automatically admitted to their respective certificates or diplomas. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Trades and Technology for the Certificate in Automotive Service and Repair. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the tradition in the Nova Scotia Community College that when an employee has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. Mary Lou Park now joins us to present her stepson with a certificate in automotive service and repair. Kyle Alexander Schwanat. Justin Boyd Huey. Christopher Austin McCool. Dakota William Arnold Schrader. Christina Leanne Vino. Kurt William Wisniewski. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in automotive service and repair. Mr. President, the candidate for the certificate in carpentry. Sarah Elizabeth McKinnon. Mr. President, the candidate for the certificate in diesel repair, industrial, and marine. Gordon Tenney Russell Fisher. Jordan Anthony Garbs. Adrian Robert Surratt. Connor David Vino. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in diesel repair, industrial, and marine. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in electrical, construction, and industrial. Christopher Patrick Allenbach. Ben Brandon Boutlier. Ryan DeBay, honors. Tyler John Dillon. Cody Christopher Jensen. Jeremy Ryan McKenzie, honors. Daniel Mackenzie Moore, honors. Michael David Oikel, honors. Thomas Edward Rafuse. Luke Albert Rodenizer Smith. Evan Scott Swinimer. Dwight Lewis Nathaniel Wilband, honors. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in electrical, construction, and industrial. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in refrigeration and air conditioning. Ryan Anthony Baker, honors. Stéphane Michel Cameau. Matthew Patrick Cormier, honors. Ryan Andrew James Croft, honors. Riley Joseph Dion, honors. Carl Joseph Dillon. Ryan Alexander Hamlin. Joshua Keith Huston. Christopher Gerard Livingston, honors. Brandon William Pierce. Eric W. Ryan. Samuel Bruce Wallace. Andrew Jacob Wheatus. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in refrigeration and air conditioning. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in CAD Technician Mechanical, Sean Thomas Cranford. Tanya Lee Edmonds, also receiving the Nova Scotia Adult Graduation Certificate. Andrew Darrell William Lawrence. Douglas Michael Mike LePage, honors. Rich Garner, honors. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Architectural Drafting, Rich Garner. Ethan Cameron Hiltz. Ryan Christopher McKenzie. Logan Patrick McLennan, honors. Sean Michael Saunier. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in architectural drafting. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Heritage Carpentry. Robert Leslie Buttle. Caleb Luke Samuel Sear. Patrick Tyler Paquette Sear. Rebecca Rose Jordan Honors. Elizabeth Pauline Kite, honors. Colin McInnes, honors. Emma Catherine O'Halloran. Jacob Willis Anthony Ott. Daniel Jacob Wendt, honors. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Heritage Carpentry. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Natural Resources Environmental Technology. Nicholas Corey Amiro. Heidi Beth Bulger, honors. Brandon Joseph Wayne Grizeau. Karina Austin Jedry. Alex John Keeping. Lindsay Mark Pearl. Get to see your middle name now. I'm 65 years old. Christopher Scott Rideout. Matthew Allen Slonwhite. Alexander George White. Wayne Charles Gordon Zwicker. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Natural Resources Environmental Technology.
Good morning. I'm Susan Sanford, the Academic Chair for the Schools of Business and Health and Human Services. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Health and Human Services for the Certificate in Community Disability Supports. Corey Ann Atkinson. Brianna Lynn Cleveland. Alexa Ambrose Tracy Jessam, honors. Tina Sarah Martin, honors. Lana Elaine Mossman. Rebecca Colleen Nogler. Ryan David Pulsifer, honors. Lindsay Rivers, honors. Anna Marie Roberts. Stephanie Lynn Taylor, honors. Crystal Marie Tonelli. Anne-Marie Cecilia Vaughn. Mary Marie Zink. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Community Disability Supports. Mr. President, I present to you the candidates for the Certificate in Continuing Care. Crystal Gail Boutlier, beginning. Crystal is also graduating with a Nova Scotia High School graduation diploma for adults. Jessica Lynn Bowers. Laura Crouch. In keeping with the college's tradition, Scott Cullen joins us now to present his daughter with the Certificate in Continuing Care. Shelby Rose Marie Cullen, honors. Shailene Chantel Eisenhower. Jessica Lynn Lori Gale Eisner, honors. Jillian Ann Ernst. Diana Marie Fields Hurdle. Rose Marie Fisher, honors. Rose is also graduating with the Nova Scotia High School graduation diploma for adults. Tiffany Rose Fisher, honors. Stacy Lynn Fudge. Wanda Lee Himmelman. Erin Elizabeth Ilsley. Colby Edward Jodry. Charmaine Lynn Lenahan. Jennifer Janet Maloney, honors. Teresa Ann Milbury, honors. Nicole Elizabeth Ann Mossman. Madison Margaret Murphy, honors. Bettina Pauline Pelly, honors. Bettina is also graduating with a Nova Scotia High School graduation diploma for adults. Chantel Teresa Marie Rayfuse. Angela Faye Scott. Angela is also graduating with a Nova Scotia High School graduation diploma for adults. Gina Ann Sadie Short. Allison Marie Smith. Jenna Jacqueline Tanner, honors. Linda Dolores Thibault, honors. Linda is also graduating with the Nova Scotia High School graduation diploma for adults. Wanda Leanne Tufts. Wanda is also graduating with a Nova Scotia High School graduation diploma for adults. Tanya Marie Unalowski. Kimberly Ann Wenzel, honors. Courtney Ann Wynot, honors. Brittany Marie Wolf, honors. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in continuing care. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Business for the Certificate in Medical Office Administration. Jenna Lee McKenzie, honors. Amanda Lynn Baxter, honors. Lydia Marie Brake. Ashley Mae Geraldine Cunningham. Samantha Marlene Elizabeth Hurdle. Alana Diane Therese House, honors. Kimberlyn Marie Jesso. Shirley Elizabeth Kressner, honors. Deborah Ann LeBlanc. Marianne Viola Maylonis, honors. Sharon Marie Miller. Kenzie Mosher. Brittany Brittany Renahan, honors. Amber Lee Rhino, honors. Dana Jean Russell. Chrisanne Janet Tanner, honors. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Medical Office Administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Office Administration. Joanne Melissa Bolton. Joanne is also graduating with a Nova Scotia High School graduation diploma for adults. Emily Susan Fancy, honors. Courtney May Legay. Olivia Dawn Lenahan. Brittany Marie Lesser, honors. Sherry Lynn McGinnis, honors. Tanya Loretta McCarthy. Tanya is also graduating with a Nova Scotia High School graduation diploma for adults. Brittany Mona Richard, honors. Rachel Lynn Roy. Caitlin Emily Ann Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in office administration. Mr. President, the candidate for the diploma in business administration. Crystal Marie Aniki Oikel. Mr. President, the candidates for the diploma in business administration accounting. Logan Benjamin Church. Megan Marie Greek. Jessica Tess Hebb. Jillian Ann Logan, honors. Priya Mashru, honors. Lucy Otoki Eisner. Allie Marie Rayfuse, honors. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration Marketing, Douglas Russell Barrier. Alyssa Morgan Casey. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration, Software and Information Management, Diana Mary Daniels. Stephen Wayne Schrader, honors. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Business Administration. Mr. President, the candidate for the Diploma in Culinary Arts, Joseph Archibald Davison. Mr. President, the candidate for the Diploma in Office Administration, Software and Information Management, Thomas Nelson Perry. I missed somebody. I'm so sorry. Mr. President, I have to go back just for a minute. The candidate for the Diploma in Office Administration, Software and Information Management also is Courtney Mary Lynn Kelly.
Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credentials in the School of Access for the Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults. Sylvia Clarita Sparks. Brenda Lee Ann Vino. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for the graduating class of 2015.
Good morning. I'm Dawn Huskins Townsend, the Manager of Student Services. Monday evening, we hosted a Student Success Celebration to honor all award winners and our community partners. Before we present the following awards, would all of the award winners from Monday evening please stand, and would you please join me in congratulating them on their success? It is now indeed my pleasure to announce the 5 major award winners. I would ask each graduate to come to the stage as his or her name is announced. The Governor General's Academic Medal is awarded to a graduating student in a college diploma program who has achieved the highest academic standing. This year's Governor General's Academic Medal winner is Elizabeth Kite. I would like to call upon Rosalind Penfound to present the Governor General's Academic Medal. The Board of Governors Award is presented to a graduating student of a college diploma program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. This year's Board of Governors Award winner is Rebecca Jordan. I would now like to call upon Carol Fox to present the Board of Governors Award. The NSCC Foundation Award is presented to a graduating student in a college diploma or certificate program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and whose service and leadership have made a difference in the lives of others. For over a decade, the NSCC Foundation has supported student success across all 13 campuses. Each day, the Foundation focuses on providing opportunities to help students ease financial obstacles as they pursue their college education and reach for their dreams. This year's NSCC Foundation Award winner is Mike LePage. I would now like to call upon Barry Saunders to present the NSCC Foundation Award. The President's Award is granted to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. This year's President's Award winner is Sherry McGinnis. I would like to call upon Don Bureau to present the President's Award. The Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has achieved the highest academic standing. This year's Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal winner is Brittany Renahan. I would like to call upon Ian McLeod to present the Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal. At this time, I would like to recognize your valedictorian, class of 2015, Rebecca Jordan. This morning, Rebecca graduated with a diploma in Heritage Carpentry. Her youthful and outgoing personality has seen her as an active part of the campus and community. Showcasing a flair for public speaking, Rebecca provided an enthusiastic, well-articulated, humorous response in addressing her appreciation of the learning environment made possible at NSCC. Rebecca began her NSCC journey with no previous carpentry experience, yet, like many, leveraged knowledgeable instructors and supportive classmates to challenge herself. She excelled in her hands-on learning environment and is prepared for a very bright future. Reflecting on her studies, Rebecca is appreciative of the choice she made and, quote, "I learned an immense amount about the trade and also my capabilities and skills as a young tradesperson." Rebecca encouraged her fellow graduates to follow their acquired confidence, skills, and knowledge as the building blocks for our future experiences. We must take our skills and empower ourselves with what we know. Let us step out and show what we have to offer. We are confident that Rebecca will represent our campus, college, and all graduating students very well. Please join me in congratulating Rebecca, and here you go.
Good morning, everyone. It is truly a delight to be standing here addressing the graduating class of 2015. I would like to thank everyone here that has come to support us on this very special day, and even to those who are unable to attend but are supporting us through our live stream format. Whatever your connection to any of these graduates may be, your presence shows that you are proud and support us in our success. So, today, my fellow graduates, we are here in these incredibly flattering blue polyester gowns because we all made a similar choice, a choice to take a step towards enhancing our futures. We all also saw something good in the Nova Scotia Community College that offered us aid in that enhancement. I saw, before I started my program, that I was investing in something positive for my future, but I had no idea to what extent, as I'm sure many of you felt as well. But perhaps the best part about the NSCC experience is the surprise in the certainty that you felt when you realized how positive of a decision this truly was. This college and this campus have offered us such a unique learning experience. I was able to come to school every day knowing that I wasn't just walking into a school, but a community. Good thing they call it a community college. I know that years from now, we will all look back on this time that we spent here as memorable. How could we forget anything like the delicious snacks provided by the Students' Association? The many meals prepared by Culinary, like that Christmas buffet. Whew. The sick blue onesies that the diesel and automotive repair students got to wear. And the heavy sounds of steel toes in the hall. We have acquired something in our time here that is beyond the skills and education that we have received. And perhaps that lies in the people that surround us. All of us graduating here today share in the fact that there are certain people that have made our experience here special. People that have impacted us in such a way that surprises us and makes us feel deeply grateful for having met them. There is no one that I, or any of us, have met before that has quite the skip in their step that Mr. Jeremy Porter does. He is a constant source of positive energy that this school relies on. So thank you, Jeremy. Your incredibly quick speak and mustache on wheels will not be forgotten. Some of the most important people who have influence on our time here are our instructors. They are the ones who shape our new understanding of our field of study. Their jobs are to instill in us what they love about their skill and to pass it on in such a way that challenges us and develops us into the workers that they are proud to call their students. We must thank our instructors for their time and commitment they put into our development. When I came into this program, I honestly didn't even know how to hold a hammer. But Andrew McAdam never once made me feel incapable or as if I was choosing the wrong path. Well, except for that interior design incident, but that's okay. Andrew treats each of us with the respect and fatherly compassion that serves our development as future tradespeople so well. He truly instilled a professionalism and strong character in each of us, and could not have been a better role model for us students looking for guidance and direction. That's what I call a captain. And as he sent us off into the world of heritage, who better to guide us through than old Papa Paul McClellan? Paul's incomparable tricks and stories have inspired us to become hardworking and honest tradespeople. His wisdom cannot be denied and will stick with us forever as we pursue our hopes of becoming anything close to the craftsman that he is. Fortunately, Paul and Andrew are not alone. All of our faculty have made their own impact on us, beyond the textbook, the case study, or the shop project. So to all of our instructors here, we thank you for your sincere contribution to the betterment of our futures. We are so fortunate to be surrounded by such a diverse group of students. The students here come from all walks. Some come fresh from high school, excited to dive into college and seeking a new chapter. Others with previous careers and educational paths, knowing that they are investing in something with new and greater opportunities. And some who are not here to not only improve their own lives, but their families that they support at home. It amazes me the diversity that is represented here. I couldn't have asked for a more empowering group of people to surround myself with in my 2 years here. My classmates, which I must say are a group of really, really ridiculously good-looking people, have carried each other through these years with an undeniable, uplifting feeling of support and camaraderie. We are so fortunate to have met one another and have shared such important and formative moments together. As my classmate and good friend Robert Buddle said, this experience with this group of people has been humbling. This struck me as so honest and so true that I couldn't forget it, just as I couldn't forget you, my friends. I am so grateful for all of you and the hilarious times that we've shared here together. It is so important to recognize the people that have impacted our lives in a positive way. So thank those people, your classmates and instructors who have influenced you, and share with them your support and gratitude. To think of the potential that we all hold in this room is rather exciting. We are graduates with practical learning experience in fields that need new generations of skilled workers. We are those skilled workers, and it is our time and opportunity to breathe new life into whatever path we all choose to take. We must utilize these skills in a way that will represent the value in what we have to offer. Our studies, anywhere from the trades, business, health, or access, have such important value in the growth and success of ourselves and our communities. We must embody that value and instill it in the people and the places that we care about. A progressive outlook is being represented in our new generation of skilled workers. This is benefiting the standard at which we work and is setting that standard for generations to come. How wonderful is that? For the women here today, staff and students that have chosen to be involved in something that is considered untraditional, thank you. To the men here who have chosen something that is considered untraditional, thank you. We represent part of the reason that equality is progressing and must never forget that it is something to be proud of and to stand up for. Graduates, be proud of the education that you have received here and let that pride show in all that you choose to do with what you have learned. To be proud of what you have to offer only represents the value that you see in your work, whether it be in the rewarding feeling of plating a delicious dinner, holding an elder's hand, or in the feeling of a finely crafted dovetail joint. Those feelings are the reward that we look for in our everyday success. So revel in your accomplishments and never lessen that feeling of satisfaction with the work that you do. The human action of choice is powerful. I want us all graduating here to remember that what we have gained from our experience here is something that can never be taken away from us. In whatever way you choose to use it, be it a career, a building block, or a fond memory, it was a powerful choice and something that will only help us in that future enhancement that we were all seeking. We chose this education to benefit our growth, and now we must choose to use this knowledge with pride, knowing that what we have to offer is an asset to the people and the places that surround us and to our own continuing growth. Congratulations, fellow grads. Let's go celebrate how wicked awesome we all are.
Congratulations, Lunenburg campus graduates. After receiving your credential on stage, you were presented with your NSCC alumni pin. We hope that from this moment forward, you will wear it proudly. Because today, when you shed your gown, your connection to NSCC does not end. Yesterday, you were students. Today, you are grads. Forever, you are Nova Scotia Community College alumni. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to invite you to join us in the lobby for a reception following the ceremonies. I would like to take a moment to thank the many people who have contributed to this morning's celebration. Would everyone please rise for the recessional? Convocation has ended.